Please don't kill me. Hey guys, it's Mark and Ethan, and we got guest magic
Jackson.
connoisseur
Hello.
Jackson here with us today. We're gonna do a deep dive on a different type of deck that I was thinking about for Zendikar.
This
Which
is all
is,
him, not me.
Yeah, I picked out the card, so you blame me. Basically, a big Scion, a big Eldrazi deck. So ramp and Eldrazi's. That's the cards that I've got. And I'm thinking this would be actually pretty fun to run in a draft where you just pick a bunch of ramp and pick a bunch of Eldrazi's, and then you just skip the early middle game and just go right for late game.
Yeah.
So let's see. First card I've got is Carrier Thrall. So I'll kind of breeze through these because we've looked at them before. These are kind of ramp cards. It's a 1/1. Sorry, a 1 and a black. 2/1. When it dies, it gives you a Scion creature, and every time you get a Scion creature, you can sack it for a 1 mana pool.
And they're 1/1s.
Yeah, and they're 1/1s. We've got Brood Monitor, which is kind of bigger. It's an Eldrazi,
really good.
but it also generates. The reason I put it here is for Eldrazi generation.
Yeah. And gets
So this is
free
kind of a
Scion.
maybe you could argue this would be like a middle game. This would be something you could drop with 6 and then get 3 more. Call the Scions. This gives you 2 Scions. Eyeless Watcher is going to give you 2 Scions. From Beyond is going to give you a Scion every upkeep, which is pretty sweet.
Really
Yeah.
sweet.
And Void Attendant. So this card here, you're going to need to have a card. What's it called? Ingest?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a processor card. This would really only work if you've got some ingest.
But still 3 and a 2/3. So.
Yeah. But this could be, if you have some ingest, you could generate science. So you could do an ingest processor. And this guy here also,
My favorite.
yeah, this guy generates scions as well.
And Saxon. This guy's really good.
This guy here generates scions.
Uncommon.
So let's get to the
Bane of Bala
big
Ged.
dogs. So Bane of Bala Ged is a 7-drop. It reads, whenever Bane of Bala Ged attacks, defending player exiles 2 permanents he or she controls. 7/5.
That is big.
What do you think about this, Ethan?
B plus, A minus. I
Yeah,
don't know. What
you
do
like
think?
it.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think it's really good too. I mean, it's 7 mana, 7/5 with like goodness.
Yeah, it's got a massive upside, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So when it attacks, it's got to exile 2 before blockers. Two permanents get sacked. So
Of your exile of your opponent's choice, though.
right, so they can exile lands.
Yeah.
They can exile anything.
And exile is really good because with your process.
All right, that'll feed you. This goes well with it's kind of an ingester, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think? You like it?
I like it.
Yeah, it seems good. 7 is, in this set is not that much.
Breaker of Armies.
Breaker of Armies,
Yes.
8-drop. It is a 10/8 Eldrazi creature. All creatures able to block Breaker of Armies do so. Jackson, what do you think?
I think that I think it's awesome.
Epic.
Yeah, because you kill all of
Worst
their stuff.
case, you're gonna obliterate half to 3/4 of their army.
Yeah.
No,
and
worst
lose
case,
it.
they just kill it.
Yeah. All right. What do you think, Ethan?
I love it.
Deck like this is meat and potatoes.
I mean, any deck, you always want your own.
Yeah.
These things are good.
Next
Yeah.
card, Conduit of Ruin. It is a 6-drop, 5/5. When you cast Conduit of Ruin, you may search your library for a colorless creature card with converted mana cost 7 or greater. Reveal it. The first creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. This seems sweet in a deck like this.
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
it's
agree.
just sweet in like any deck.
It's going to help get you to the big dogs.
Uh-huh.
It's a 5/5. You're going to pull a serious heavy hitter with it. So everybody's giving this a big thumbs up.
Yeah.
Seems good. Next one. Deathless Behemoth. It is a 6/6 creature with vigilance, 6-drop. Sack 2 Eldrazi Scions. Return Deathless Behemoth from your graveyard. Activates ability only as a sorcery.
Graveyard to your hand, but yeah, 6 mana, 6 vigilance. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a nice
Yeah.
upside for 6/6 vigilance, and it helps get you to your end.
Yeah, the Eldrazi thing, the Scion thing's not really relevant.
Right, that's true. I mean, you could, if you want to do, you could sack some scions to get to here, maybe on your on your
just
fourth.
ignore the sound thing. It's a 6 vigilance. This, on the other hand,
Desolation Twin is a 10-drop, 10/10 rare Eldrazi. When you cast Desolation Twin, put a 10/10 colorless Eldrazi creature token onto the battlefield.
the great thing
That's
about
good.
this is if they counter it, you still get a 10/10 token.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So you're getting 2 10/10s for 10. That's pretty much game.
Yeah,
That
they
thing
need
hits the
2
board.
removal spells or a bigger creature. I don't know. 2 removal spells.
In a deck
Yeah.
like this,
That's
that's your closer.
Mhm.
Eldrazi Devastator, 8 mana for an 8/9 trample.
It's too big. I played against it. Originally, I thought I didn't like it, but it's just so big. It's devastating.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
With trample too, right?
Yeah, trample, devastator.
Endless
All
One,
this stuff is
X. Endless One enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it.
It's always good on the
Super
vanilla.
versatile.
1 mana 1/1, 2 mana 2/2, 3 mana 3/3, 4 mana 4/4, 5 mana 5/5, 6 mana 6/6.
You can play it anytime you want.
Yes, and it will
It's got no
always-
dependencies.
8 mana 8/8. It's already big, like 10 mana 10/10. It's always good.
Yeah.
It's
Seems
bigger than
epic.
those 10/10s. It can be 11 mana 11. This one.
Kozilek's Channeler,
It's
5
like the
mana,
worst
4/4, tap for 2 mana.
Yeah, it's like conduit.
Do you like this card or
I
not?
like it. Yeah.
I mean, if you're going for your 10 mana drop,
This is.
this will help you get there.
Yeah.
Kind of filler,
It's
you know.
good. I like it. I played it.
I
And
think
a
it's
4/4.
okay.
It's worse than the.
It
conduit
depends.
for
I had one the other day. I didn't run it because I didn't have any big dogs.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm already at 5 mana, what am I trying to get to? If I don't have anything to get to, it's not that
Yeah.
great.
All right.
But if
next.
you've got 10 mana cards to drop, I would definitely run that.
Yeah.
Oblivion Sour is a
Sower.
6 sower. 6 mana for a 5/8 creature Eldrazi. When you cast Oblivion Sower, target opponent exiles top 4 cards of his or her library. Then you may put any number of land cards that player owns from exile onto the battlefield under your control.
The cool thing about this is if you've been ingesting for a while and you get a bunch of lands,
Mhm.
then boom, like even those lands.
Yeah.
Plus
Oh,
it
wow.
enables
So you put
processors.
any, not just the ones that you just put there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can get to 10 mana
Yeah.
by dropping this card and scooping 4 out of their exile if you've been ingesting.
Yeah, even with top 4 too. Plus, it's great with processors if you don't want to put lands on the battlefield under control because it's a lot of cards in exile, man.
Right. What do you think, Jackson?
I think that it's really good.
In a deck like this,
Yeah.
In any
where you're,
deck.
where you're
Yeah.
trying
All these
to get...
Eldrazi are good in like any deck.
Yeah, I agree.
It's mythic.
Next card is Ruin
Ow.
Processor. 7 mana for a 7/8. When you cast Ruin Processor, put a card an opponent owns from exile into that player's graveyard if you do game 5 life.
I don't like
What do you think?
it. I don't like it.
No. What do you think,
I
Jackson?
I don't think it's that great, but I mean,
7
I
mana,
think,
7/8. You can do so much better than this stuff.
but okay. I don't know. I think it's okay. I don't think it's that great though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Game
Middle
five,
of the
it's
road.
only like good if you're into like an aggressive deck. This, on the other hand,
Sire Stagnation. 4, a blue, and a black. Now, to get the blue, so everything we've looked at so far has been black and green.
yeah,
So
you
This
could
is
you
the-
could definitely spot blue. It's good. It's good.
5/7.
Blue.
Whenever
Yeah,
a land
you-
enters the
you-
battlefield under an opponent's control, that player exiles the top 2 cards of his or her library, and you draw 2 cards.
Basically, if you can get this on like turn 5 or 6, they don't want to play lands because you drawing 2 cards.
Every time
Yeah. So
Yeah.
a land enters the battlefield,
If
you
it-
draw
It's
2.
basically 7 mana, 5/7. Your opponents don't play lands.
That's insane.
Plus with fetch lands in modern.
If they do, you draw 2, they draw 2.
Oh, they don't dodge you. They mill.
They-
I'm sorry, you
yeah.
draw 2, and then you draw 2 again when they drop their land. If they do.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cards.
Yeah.
So, super thumbs up. How about you, Jackson?
I think that is really good.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that looks pretty
I
dang.
mean, all these cards
powerful.
are good. I don't like other decks. This best card in the set.
Ulamog,
It got
the
fun.
Ceaseless Hunger. 10 mana, mythic for a 10/10. When you cast Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, exile 2 target permanents, indestructible. Whenever Ulamog attacks, defending player exiles the top 20 cards of his or her library.
That is very good.
In limited, when you attack, it literally just lose because
Boom, boom, done.
they might not have enough cards. Like you just draw and die.
Well, 10 drop, so you're probably 17 cards in.
This
Right?
is This is gonna be played in the. Yeah, this is especially in this deck because you need ramp. If you get this, you are in draft tier. You will try and make as many ramp as possible. Scions get so much better when you have this card in your pool.
This seems like it hits the ground and you win.
Yeah.
Ulamog the Spoiler is 6 mana for a 5/5 Eldrazi processor. Enters the battlefield, put 2 cards from exile into the graveyard. It gets 4 counters.
Unless you have ingest. I mean, I haven't been processor. I haven't gotten like any ingest ever.
I haven't either.
So
And I haven't seen anybody ingest.
I've seen people ingest, and ingest is really good.
So
So
if you're running some ingest, that you just got a
Yeah,
6-drop
ingest is
9/9.
Yeah.
No ingest, you got a 5/5.
Yeah, it just depends.
Yeah.
I mean, it totally
You have
depends.
If ingest, this card's good. If not, it's not.
Last one we have.
Last
Your
card
opponent
is
can't even.
Void Winnower, 9 mana for an 11/9 Eldrazi creature. Your opponents can't cast spells with even converted mana cost. Your opponents can't block with creatures with even converted mana cost.
That's just funny.
I just can't even.
So
right now.
good,
Very good.
Yes.
And
very,
plus-
very
game
good.
winner.
Kind of like a thing at the bottom with the rules things, effects that are created, like all that, blah blah blah. But your opponents can't even. We know.
Nice.
Along with like all like the technical things and stuff at the end. It's just yes, your opponents can't even.
So
We know.
in a draft, would you do a deck like this that's just heavy hitters and
If I
ramp?
get any of those like mythic Eldrazi,
Yeah.
And just
I
skip
would.
early mid game. All you're doing is trying to get to your late game.
Yeah.
See?
I mean, not just skip early mid game, but
I mean, yeah, and can
But
we,
like, so you wouldn't. You think you need to fill. You wouldn't just fill your deck with ramp and big dogs.
yes, I would.
Oh, okay.
well,
not
couldn't
skipping
you
early
use
mid
the
game.
scions to block though?
Oh yeah.
Could-
They're
yeah.
1/1s
Yeah,
They're
so
1/1.
just chump.
where you can sack for a
not.
mana.
Don't jump, man. You need the man.
If you're trying to get to your big dogs, you don't want to lose them.
He's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
well-
right. You're right. I don't know. You're right. I'm wrong. I'm
All
sorry.
right, guys. That's all we got. Have fun making this deck.